Welcome to story time. So today, boop. In the cave you fear to enter, it lies the treasure that you seek. This is the one I did in my last video. But it's funny because at the end of the video, I was thinking I'd love to show the next image. And the saying is between the image that I covered last time in the book, which is the cave. And after this double page is the monster. So I think I'll just go with that. I'll just take the next page because the story isn't finished. The story about the cave and the monster isn't finished. Because what came up in the previous image, I told you the story. I didn't talk about the image itself, but the first thing that I wrote when I drew the cave was, there is something holding me back, keeping me in the dark, the monster. And then I was sort of like, this is weird because I never named it that. It's a word I didn't hear. I never used to describe myself. So I sort of went, well, who is it and how can I find it and can it be tamed? And so there's a bunch of questions around here about the monster. So I wanted to explore the monster. I wanted to go a little deeper into the cave, So I decided to talk to the monster. So the next image is called Talking to the Monster. And this is it. So now I am in the cave looking out. And I wrote things here saying, "Dear monster, what treasures do you hold?" And it's the answer that came back to me was love and goodness. What do you need to let me go? And the answer was, I need you to protect yourself. Know your worth. And there's some other things in that image that I thought were kind of interesting. But what I found kind of funny was that there was no lock on this door. I could walk out anytime I wanted to. There was just a little, some keys up here, but the lock was free. So I did ask, what are these keys for? And the answer was, your hidden treasure. They're waiting for you. And then somehow this came up as the witches, but that might be for the next story. So, talking to the monster. I thought I'd have a little chat with the monster I found in my cave. Turns out he's a nice monster, but he didn't give me all the answers I was looking for. Instead, he told me to go and ask the witches. So let me introduce them to you. When I went to Italy to this retreat a few years ago, it was to explore the spiritual realm with shamans. The adrenaline junkie in me wanted to explore life to the fullest, and so I spent 2 weeks putting my body and mind through multiple perils by attending ancient rituals and ingesting mind-altering medicines. It was a physical and emotional roller coaster ride, which only fueled my need and desire to explore the energies between the humans and what our purpose on this earth might be, even more. A switch had been flicked. A gateway had been kicked open. While this was a new set of doors to my subconscious mind, it would ultimately lead me to a similar place as that of my drawings. During these ceremonies, the energies present took on powerful and distinct shapes, talking to me like metaphors. I see them as messages. Whether they come from my subconscious mind, higher self, global consciousness, or some form of energetic entity, I would not pretend to know. But over time, my messages started coming through in the form of witches. To me, they represent the repressed feminine energy that holds profound knowledge about life, the earth, and the universe. Conversations with these witches usually happen during retreats, but sometimes I feel this energetic presence when I go for a walk at night, sit by the fire, or draw. So, when Ask the Witches appeared on my page, I knew it was time to take a break from the drawing in order to sit in stillness and listen to what they had to say. Their sharing was so simple and beautiful that I felt the need to share it with you on the next page. Now, I'm really tempted to share that page with you, but you'll have to wait till the next time. If you want this image, you know where to go. See you next time.